Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Athletics taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, number 80.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Denzel Clark. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Senzel makes the catch. Out number 2. And time now to check out the A's lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. And there's the ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the A's are gone in order. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And towing the slab, Jacob Lopez. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Just misses. And it's 2-2.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Cortez puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And here's the first baseman, Santiago Espinal. 1 down, base is empty. And misses inside. Off the mark there. And now 3-1. Misses downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man at first. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 outs. And now it's even up. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Austin Wynns. Line drive. Dives and he can't hang on. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now number 32. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 strikes.
Wins on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive. Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
This one popped up. Senzel. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. 2 outs.
Whoa, that's down.
And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. He goes down looking. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Nick Senzel. Tapped in front of the plate. And a quick out, number 1. Now here is Hae-Sung Kim. And a pitch. And a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. No score here in the 2nd. Out to short. DeVries tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Jack Sawinski steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 outs, base is empty. That one to first, and that's a foul ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. That is the inning. So they go quietly there. We play 2 full, no score. On to the 3rd inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Leo DeVries. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Pulls it down and there's 2 gone. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. Falling behind 2-1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Full count now.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Chop to 3rd. Jumps, throws, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
And now Carlos Cortez swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounds 1 to short. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Stepping in, number 41. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Clark. 1 down. Kelly Lindsey steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now the left fielder, Alex Call. That one
That's
off the
ball
mark.
three.
Ball 3. A little out front there as he swings through it.
We got a full count.
1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Right through there, got him. 2 out.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Darrell Hernandez. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. 4th inning underway, no score. There's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. The other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the...
That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the A's designated hitter, Henry Bolt. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting,
Leo DeVries up next for the A's. And a foul ball, he stays alive. A's leading by a run. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one almost got him. 2-2 now. Struck him out looking. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth.
Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton rushing. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And now it's going to be Alex Freeland. That one fouled off. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Now the third baseman, Nick Senzel. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still trail 1-0. Number 78 into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And the batter now, Tommy White.
Number is 8.
Next pitch inside. 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Now the number 2 hitter, Carlos Cortez. Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here's the third baseman, Darryl Hernandez. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. One hit, one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. Now, Hae-Sung Kim.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one missed. Action in the pen down there. Mark Leiter Jr. up and loosening in the pen. Number 49 also getting ready. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the center fielder.
Number 41.
That's ball
That's
4.
outside.
Tried another
Ball 4.
fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very...
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Mark Leiter Jr.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. One left for LA, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Austin Wynns. Fastball right back to the mound. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that's a base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Michael Stefanik. There's a strike. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Goes down looking.
Now batting. Number 33.
Now it's going to be Henry Bolt. And he grounds one to the right side. Boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Now batting. Number 83.
Next up for the A's, Leo DeVries. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. 2 outs, bases full. Tommy White up next for the A's. 2 outs. Center field. And that's the 3rd out. They leave them loaded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning at the plate. Alex Call.
Only if you knew how I feel. I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I
feel. And now it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
So up next, Santiago Espinal. Right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now Dalton rushing. That's down and in. Nice stop from his backside. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
The hard throwing righty out of Venezuela, Brustar Graterol, will take over. Well, 1-run game. Leading off, Denzel Clark. The 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Graterol fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Out to short, Kim. In the hole, jump throw, safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
3-2.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's a fair ball. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Now batting,
First and second, no outs. Next up for the A's, Darryl Hernandez. And that bunted towards third, and that's a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Nice grab. Throw to the pitcher. And they get the out.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin wins.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Ball.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 on, 1 out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it skips into dirt. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Headed down the line. Sawinski on the move. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. A's strand a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hogan Harris. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Alex Freeland now at the plate.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to third. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So digging in, Nick Senzel. Popped up left side. DeVries. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
And the batter will be the shortstop, Hesung Kim. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses. Now 2-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Wander Suero up and throwing. Sterner warming up as well. 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brock Stewart. Well, one-run game. Michael Stefanik digs in now. Out to short. Slings to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now the A's designated hitter, Henry Bolt. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball 2.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia getting cranked up as well.
Count full.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
First base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first with 1 gone. Leo DeVries getting ready to hit. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sawinski settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Sterner.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That's a hit! And that puts the tying run on base.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Will Smith.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Lindsey, the next to hit. Zach bunt towards third. Scoops it up barehanded, and that's a great play for the out.
Man, he made that look easy, didn't he? I mean, there's nothing simple about that play, Boog, especially when you break it.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the forced play is now in order. So bases loaded with 1 away. Santiago Espinal now at the plate. The 1-1. That one inside. Look out.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Here's a 2-1. And he takes a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And it remains 2-2. Fought off foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Scott Barlow.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels running around the bases when you've just hit a granny. He's got to dig back.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Andy Pajes into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Also into the ball game, Mookie Betts. He takes over in right. Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, Tommy White. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Betts going back, pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Denzel Clark. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Number 86. The rookie left-hander appears to be getting going. Swings and misses. And there's 2 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. On a line, base hit. So 2 down, and here is Darrell Hernandez. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Last chance for the home team. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Alex Freeland. 1-run game, bottom 9. And that is out of play. Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a really good take.
Nick Senzel. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him! And that's the first out. He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Nick Senzel. To third, and foul ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Hesung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's to third, Hernandez. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Hesung Kim will hit next. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll do it. The A's claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind them to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one.
Mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love and hate it, no matter the situation. What?